if you're attracted to a guy and you know he look good, just keep him as a headline. We can't. So I was like, oh, that bitch is big CEO, Devo, like, knocking the fucking flowers over. Like, how do we meet? Like, what made you want to say something to me?
My dad passed away the end of 2019. And I didn't know you then. He passed away December.
So I met you in 20.
Right.
Yeah, because it was... Something had just happened before I came up the party. Your mommy party.
So did I know you?
It was the black and gold party.
Right. But that would have been in September.
I just came there in September. The end of September.
So were you there when I left to go to my dad's funeral and stuff?
I don't think I had just came like after.
So I met you in the end of 2020 then.
Yeah. But it was in September. I think.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. So when I first met her, her name is not... her name Ju.Dayyy. I named her Ju.Dayyy. When I first saw her, she used to walk through the job. Like, we worked together. I ain't gonna tell y'all what we worked.
Right. That didn't know all that.
But she was my manager. So it was like, I came in my first day, and it was kind of like, I got hired for this certain position that was like a lead position at you know, compared to everybody else, because I was having to monitor them and, you know, do this and the third. But she was my manager, and then she just came in like, oh, what's your name? I was like, oh, my name is such and such.
With an attitude.
She said I had an attitude.
Kept it short and sweet.
What I say?
I'm like, what's your name? You like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, you got kids? Yeah, I got 4. Why? Like,
I did not say it.
Like, okay.
Bro, I'm not that mean. I have a strong demeanor, and when people start questioning me, I just get to the point like, yeah, 4. Why?
But it was good though. I didn't get offended because I was like, you know, I am just meeting her, asking her questions,
right?
So I could understand. You know what I'm saying? But it was like we just clicked. And it was 3 of us. You know what I'm saying? Till they started hating or whatever.
It was kind of like I just was like, you know how you a new person in the job, and it's kind of like you got to stand tall because everybody got their little clique, everybody already rocking. I'm just trying to work. Like, what's up? Like, what you need me to do? So, long story short, she used to walk through the job.
What I was walking like.
Judy got a big booty, so she was walking through the job like Big Booty Judy. So I used to be like, Big Booty Judy. And I was like, well, damn, I can't say that. Customers gonna get mad. So then I had her on my phone as Big Booty Judy. And then she used to call, that's what I used to see. So then, and I used to chop it up on the phone with, I used to be like, Ju.Dayyy. Or I send her a text like, Ju.Dayyy. So, now it's just Judy. I never call her government name. Like, never. I don't even know how to, I wouldn't even say it. Like, people that know me, that know her, they say, your friend Judy? Like, yeah, like, say it like you mean it.
Like she tell other people that my name is Judy. Like, her whole family call me Judy. Sisters, kids, they know me as Judy.
The creative team, the producers, they know her as Judy. So they really
think like that's my actual name, but I am Judy now. So
it's Ju.Dayyy. You gotta say it like you mean it.
Judy.
But now she was like, you know, we instantly clicked because she used to always see me, and I'm very inspirational. So I used to go to work and I used to write down something on, what was the thing called?
The break sheet.
The break sheet. And I used to write down something positive every day. Like, I would write something positive. And the start of the morning to, you know, and I would leave and it'll still be there. So they did never close the store without something positive on the paper. So one day I came to work and I ain't write nothing. And so the other manager was like, what's up? What's your problem? You okay today? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Why? Like, what's wrong? It's like, you ain't writing nothing on the break sheet. I was like, oh. So, and it started making sense. Like, people really take that and they use that to get through the day. And I started, you know, feeling like I meant something to the company.
Yeah, we like
like
quotes and stuff he used to put on there.
Because everybody used to come to the desk and they would flip the clipboard around, they would read it.
Right.
And then I would see some of my teammates, they'll come up like, you don't have anything today? Andrew. He was one of them. He used to be like, you not writing it today? Like, you okay? Like, I'm fucking mad at you. You writing that on the break sheet. I'm like, all right, it's fucking happy Friday. Ball out.
What was it like working with me?
You're rude. You're rude.
Think so?
You used to be mean to people, like, with a straight face with it. Like, I remember we was dealing with somebody and you was like, here she go again. And the lady was literally right here, like, and I'm standing right here. You like, here she go again. Just give me your paper. Just give me your receipt.
Them people be scamming up in there.
But you ain't gotta be like that. I met somebody one day with her, and we was in, like, chopping up in one of the little side rooms, and this customer was sitting there. She was like, I was like, I'm gonna see what she wants. She was like, she's racist. She don't like me. And I was like, what did she do? She was like, every time I come over, she look at me funny. I was like, I'm so sorry. I apologize for her. You know, I don't know what would happen. What was happening around the time.
Bitch, I can't see. That's why I looked at her like that. And she was worse than.
But the thing about you know how to cut it on and cut it off. Like, that's why I rock with her. Like, I can be chopping it up with her. We be goofing, but like, when it's time to work, it's time to work. Like, she ain't no. Just, you know, everybody got a ghetto. Like, you can be ghetto. You can get around your homies. You can start saying the word bruh. It's like, you know, however you vibing, I'm vibing. You know, like. You know, I just choose accordingly to who I'm dealing with. Like, when you dealing with school, with doctors, you don't go in there like, bruh, and all. You be like, yes, ma'am, like, you know, the concerns. You start using words that make sense. So, it's like, with you, it's kind of like, at work, you goof, but when it was time to work, it was like, all right, I want you to go over and do this, I need you to go over and do that. Like, I want no plan. So, it was kind of like, I can ride. She was like, we kind of chopped it up in the office one day, and she was like, we should do something together. No, I started venting to her about my mom. And she started crying. I was like, yo, at work you crying? Like, why you crying? She was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. And I was like, well, what I'm telling you is real. Like, this is what I went through. And I was just like, you know, she was kind of off guard with it. Like, she didn't believe where I came from. It's just a little bit of what I was telling her. Because she was raised differently. And she just was crying at work. And I'm like, let me just shut up at this point. Because she can't, evidently she can't handle stuff right now. So we end up like sharing deep like emotions with amongst one another during the time we was working, and we were just like, let's just do something together. And then I pulled her to the side like, well, I've been working on some stuff, yada yada yada. And then I ain't want to tell everybody what I had going on, but then I finally told her, and she was like, oh, that's what's up. And I was just like, do you mind like being a part of the team, like? And we kind of just went from there. And they not
that's not for every day.
So we started noticing the conversations was like from 10-minute conversations to 30-minute conversations. They went from 2 hours. And one day I texted her like, bruh, 4.5 hours. Like, me being the voice, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and just make the platform and just, you know, make it live for the fans, because there's a lot of people out here. And I used to catch myself helping customers, and then when they started crying at the register, I don't know what happened, but she started crying. I was like, yo, these people really take to me. So I was like, let me just make a voice for everybody. Like, let me just be that person. I can't help everybody, but I done helped a lot of people. Like, that's why I feel like, you know, this is definitely my journey. This is where I need to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. So I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
We here.
So, you know, other than that, like, I can chop it up on the phone with Judy about anything. Like, what we talked about last night? It was dating best friends.
Oh yeah, when the guy and the girl are friends.